started. Welcome back, guys, to the Paige of Swords podcast. I'm bringing on Jamye Cooley, who is an IFBB Figure Pro, and I'm so happy to finally have you on. Oh my goodness, girl.
Yes.
You're over in Vegas. How is it in Vegas? Is it cold right now?
It's actually kind of bipolar. It's cold like at night usually. So right now, like during the day, it's a little warm, like a sweater, but then at night you definitely need like a big jacket.
Yeah, like what are you thinking for the Olympia, like temperature wise? Because I've been in Vegas in December before, and it's pretty much like what you just said, like warm in the day, cold at night.
You said about the Olympia?
Yeah, do you think it'll be about the same? Yeah.
I think, well, it's gonna be a little bit more in middle of December. It's probably gonna be the same, but I don't know, it's kind of unpredictable with the weather. But yeah. I'm thinking it should be cold, hopefully colder.
Colder. That's the thing. So I'm trying to find an outfit for the Olympia, and I'm like, I've been to the Arnold, and the Arnold gets really cold in March, because Ohio, it's still pretty cold. And I'm just like, man, I don't want to wear like clothes. I want like sexy stuff.
I would definitely do you can do like a nice tight leggings or like a onesie, something like that. You could probably work a nice cute like jean jacket. But I really don't think it'd be like that. Yeah. That'd be cute.
Yeah, I think I'll have to look in the closet for something. I'm sure it's because it's like I tell girls all the time, if you're going to the Arnold or the Olympia and you're going to like the show, dress up, like
definitely, especially the evening shows.
Yeah, don't dress up. You can take the leggings off for one evening.
Absolutely, girl. I know you over there. It's probably colder over here though.
Yeah, like, way colder. It is 37 degrees right now here, and yeah, the heater is on.
Girl, see, I'm a baby because anything for me, like anything like below 70 or even 70, I'm cold. Like I need the heat. You know what I mean? So I'm like, guys,
you prepped in the summer, so you were probably pretty warm most of your prep, huh?
Yeah, thankfully, because I don't know what I would have done cold, but yeah, starting that in the summer, and then I was also doing cocktail serving too, so that was like in the heat. So prepping was kind of hard.
Really I was going to ask you about that. I saw that you were doing that. Is that a good business to do? I would assume for Vegas area.
Oh yeah, we're all about service industry and stuff like that. So
yeah,
and I'm not gonna lie, it's quick money. Who doesn't like quick money?
Oh, for sure.
It's good. Yeah.
And what club was it at that you were doing it or whatever?
It was an M Resort.
Okay.
They have their day pool club side too. So
that's awesome. And like, did you get a lot of nice compliments on your physique while you were?
Oh my God, girl! I was trying to I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I feel like that was I've never done cocktail serving in my life before, so that was my first time doing that. And at the time, I was obviously prepping. I was lean, I was, whatever, you know how it goes. And it was a good conversation starter. Every conversation I had just started with bodybuilding, or people were like wanting to take pictures of me without my knowledge or with me. But like, yeah, I don't know. It was cool. It's humbling, but it's pretty cool to know. Like, sorry, I just touched my boobs. I was like, are my covers on?
You're fine.
But yeah, it was cool. I feel like a little fucking experiment, but it was cool. Recognize the hard work. So
yeah, and I'm sure that's a kind of job too where you want to look pretty fit and everything. Like, I don't know, it's like it brings a character to you, and then you can play it for more money because it's just like a look, right? I don't know. I just know that job has to be fun. And then I'm sure in prep it's hard because you have to stay like social, right? And I'm sure there were times where you're just like, girl, you better tip good.
Yeah, I've definitely been snappy. Oh yeah, like for sure. Even on people who didn't deserve it, but I've been snappy. But yeah, it was hard just because getting the meals in, that was really the hard part. And also like holding water from the heat and things like that, because you're always on your feet. We don't get breaks like that. Or if we do, it's like 30 minutes or not at all. But
I would assume so. Yeah, that's like the kind of times I used to work in an industry like that, and I would just go like hammer meals in a bathroom stall all the time. It was not fun.
It was not fun, and it didn't taste good. I mean, it was good, but it didn't taste the same because you're rushing it, you're fucking hurting your chest, you gotta like swallow it and shit.
Yeah, and I usually didn't have a drink either. So I'd be like inhaling my food with no drink. And I'm like giving myself hiccups. And I'm like, this is not worth it. But I'm hungry.
Girl, what'd you do? Bartending?
Yeah, I did a couple bartending.
Yep.
I did some go-go dancing. Like, oh
Ooh.
gosh. Oh yeah, I sure like
I
to
saw you
dance in a
doing
box.
that. Girl, I see you doing that. You definitely have a bartending vibe, and I definitely can get the go-go dancing for sure.
Let me tell you what, being a bartender or being anything in that kind of industry, you hear some really unique stories.
Like, definitely. Oh yeah.
Some people, you've seen it all, man. People get drunk or they tell you things that you're like, oh, especially in Vegas. I would think you get like all walks of life. Oh,
all walks of life.
Oh gosh. And are you excited that the Olympia is in Vegas? Because have you ever been to the Olympia?
I'm actually very much looking forward to this in Vegas. I've never been to Olympia. I don't think I'll be able to go in person, but I definitely watch it live.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be crazy. All these gyms, everything, like all this media, like it's just, I'm really excited, and knowing it's in my backyard and happy.
You're probably already getting some of that with because you work at the Fit Club, right?
Yep.
So are you already starting to see some athletes come in early?
Oh yeah. One that stands out the most, of course, is Yelishna. She's with my coach Andy, which is so cool, and I'm really happy for him because he deserves that, and he's obviously a great coach. Yeah. There's Regan. Of course, Jay Cutler comes in here and there. We've had Andrew Jack come in. Some other people too. That I can't really think of my name right now, but like, of course, Jennifer Dory. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh yeah, even Janet. So yeah, there's some people like that I've noticed come in. So
yeah, do you like it there? Yeah, I would assume you like it there. Is it like is there a lot of space? I would assume it's hard to tell sometimes in videos how big a gym actually is.
Yeah, that's true. I would say it's not the biggest, it's not the smallest. I would say it's probably like an average size for like a warehouse size, I guess. Like warehouse, like maybe like a small version of warehouse. It's a nice size for everyone to fit in if I get time. Of course, it's busy moments where, there's all the machines are taken up and things like that. But now that they open up the space in the back, that's helped a lot with the new equipment. There's more room, and like that's been the most exciting thing. So yeah, it's good. I enjoy it.
You're doing like group classes and stuff right now. Are you doing personal training? Like what all are you doing in the gym?
A little bit of everything. I do personal training, like one-on-ones, and I have started with group classes with my girl Danielle. That will start back up again in January. But yeah, and I also train there myself with my trainer, so I'm there like all the time. That's my everything gym.
Yeah. All right, sweet. Yeah. How many other figure pros are there? Are you the only one?
God, actually, I was the only one. Then my girl Jen just became a figure pro, I think a couple weeks ago now. But yeah, so now there's two of us that I know of that are figure pros.
Okay. Yeah. I was wondering that because like, I don't know what it is. Like we have a lot of figure pros, right? But like even here in Pittsburgh, there's like two of us. And I'm just like, where do you guys all live? Like,
yeah, like where you guys at? I know there's more of us. It's got to be like, but I never see us. So
that's what I'm saying.
I was excited.
Do you go to any of the other gyms in Vegas, like the Dragon's Lair or Iris Kyle's gym? Do you ever go to those ones?
No, I want to, but I've been wanting to, but I don't know. I guess I just haven't made the time for it. Or it's just outside of my, just kind of focus on my main gym Fit Club. So, but I definitely want to check out. I've been in Elevation once, actually twice. Really, really good gym. Cool people there. Great equipment too. But I definitely want to go to Dragon's Lair. That's my next step. I want to stop by there and get a workout in, see what that's like. Powerhouse, probably same thing too. So.
Yeah, I'm thinking because I'm gonna have a little group. I'm hoping we can all go. It's just I feel bad because I'm sure that's gonna be a really busy weekend for all of the gyms. So it's like it's gonna be like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one?
Insane. Yeah, it's gonna be insane.
Yeah, like
I'm looking forward to it though.
What's that?
I'm looking forward to it though.
Yeah, no, it'll be good. I think we're all there to work out, and at least bodybuilder to bodybuilder, everybody's gonna be like, "Can I work in? Can we share? Let's like." Put the tripod down and get the work.
Oh my God, don't even get started on the tripods. It's so funny. Coach and I always talk about that shit. It's so funny. We talk shit about it, and it's whatever, but
I
you get it though.
I get it. And then I'm like, but at the same time, because lately I haven't been filming too much just because I'm just trying to get the last bit of this off season here. And I tell you what, it's like a full-time job for some of these like influencers. It has to be, because I just cannot, like, TikTok, fuck that shit.
Girl, that's too much. I mean, I know I can be tech savvy, but TikTok, I feel like it's just too much going on. I'm like, I'm cool off this. Like, I don't even know where to start. I just my Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm good with an Instagram reel. That's the most you're getting out of me with this new stuff. So I do want to say, how did you get into bodybuilding? Let's start there, because I'm looking at the NPC site and I saw that you've just been doing shows this year, right? So you are fresh. You came in, stole the show. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Oh my God, thank you. I don't know why exactly I started. I think I just did it because I wanted something. Well, one, because I was seeing around it a lot at FitClub at the time when I first got to FitClub last year in July. And I had a friend doing it and I liked how her progress was going. I liked how the training was, and I wanted something more challenging for myself. So I figured I'd tap into it, and I kind of was encouraged too by other people in the gym to try it out. So I did, and I got my first coach. That didn't go really well. So then I got with Andy, and that's been amazing since. And within 6 months, we did all that. Jay Cutler, Patriots, and then freaking the USA's.
Yeah, so, you got first at all of them. Just for all the listeners, you went to every show and won them all. Look at that. Did you like, you must have had a really good experience then at the first show that you were like, let's go do another one?
Yeah, we definitely want to keep the momentum, and just figured, why not? I will say the second show was definitely harder for me, mentally, and it was just everything hard. At the time, I started to pull. I wasn't really getting adjusted with like really anything. I mean, I was slacking on cardio. I really was. I got the wake up call of not putting in the work, and I get the overall on that show, but which was upsetting. But it was a wake up call, so I was like, let's dial it in and actually take it serious, and that's what we did. And we at first, I don't think we were confident enough to even do the USA's, but we did, and I'm happy we did. Yes. Now we're pros, so.
Yes. Yeah, no, you had it, right? Like, I don't know, that it seemed good. Like, I know that I had found you because Jay had you on his YouTube channel. And I just, because, I'm like, I want figure girls to get noticed more. So I was really happy he had you on there to get you noticed. Because that's like a great thing, like to get on Jay's channel and get that exposure. Like, that's what you want. And you did that all before turning pro. So you definitely did the right thing doing that. And do you like that? What's the style of that training that he has you do, Andy, do with the electrodes?
Oh, so it's more like I would say more enhanced way of contracting a muscle. So just to sum up what it really does, that machine can be used for rehabilitation. He's a client that I think has some type of nerve damage or issues when I think a sickness he occurred where he can't walk and use a lot of his muscles. So that kind of helps trigger muscle activation, gets the body moving, gets him able to use that muscle connection in there, which is amazing, seeing the difference with his client. But what we use it for, and for clients that he, like myself, it's more like it's still bodybuilder training, but it's more like the contraction is 10 times more. Like, so if you're, doing leg presses without it, it's like adding that on there, you really feel the contraction, the muscles. It's exhausting, but I know for a fact it's helped me build muscle. It's helped me recover with like my pinched nerve. That helps a lot when I do my workouts. But yeah, it's just intense. It's intense style of training. It really is. Yeah, I'll tell you, I was really scared when I first got it, because girl, let me tell you, when I first got my thighs, when you put it on, it feels like you're about to cramp, right? It's like, oh my God, like, is this normal? Am I supposed to keep pushing? Like, yeah, keep pushing. I'm like, okay. And then you get used to it, but like, it's still crazy when he pumps it. Oh girl, it's crazy as fuck. And I recommend if you're ever come out here in Vegas to get a session with him, like, cause it will change the way you feel, dude, for real. I love it.
I can only imagine, especially like in the quad area. Like I saw you were doing extensions with them. And I just know that that would be so beneficial because that's probably the one body part that I probably have the hardest time connecting with. Like
same. My quads, girl. Same.
Girl, I can flare the lats all day, and these quads, when I want to flare the quads, it's like, nah.
Yeah, girl, no, for real. I understand quads are not my strongest at all. That was actually my feedback. My feedback actually at my last show was no more maturity in my quads. So
yeah,
you know, conditioning, things like that. But yeah, I could put me on a good glute and hamstring workout and the good back body workout. I'm great, but putting quad workout, I'm out. I'm tired. Like, woo, 8 reps. Okay, we done. Like,
and you said it helps with recovery too.
Recovery, yeah, we do it for like it's what's it called? He calls it like a rest, or I'm sorry, reset.
Okay.
So we put it like around our necks, kind of reset, like just the body, your mind, and get you to feel in general reset, get you back in homeostasis, pretty much. So it's a cool machine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know that it's getting popular. You know, like you said about Jen Dory and them going there, and I've seen Jen use it, and I think Jay's used it a few times too. So yeah, so it must be has definitely some beneficial things to it. So that's really awesome, and that's awesome that you have that to use. You know, because obviously I would think that that contribute to your pro win.
Oh, way. Absolutely. That training definitely him. And I just think that, and of course our work ethic, girl.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Definitely contribute to that for sure.
And I think once that first session and you felt it, and then after that, it was probably like, yes, you feel it, but it's not like that scared, like normal.
Yeah. There's times where I think definitely when I was depleted, where we're off, we're on diet, it's a little different. So there's times where I felt like I literally was going to cramp. So, you turn down a little bit, things like that. So it could be a little too much, but once you, communicate that, it's fine.
How many times a week does he suggest you do that? Can you do it every day, or is it like a little bit?
I personally probably wouldn't do that every day.
Yeah. I wouldn't think so.
I wouldn't do it, but for me, it's more like at least once a week with the quads. Mainly our workouts are mainly with quads, because again, that's what our main focus is on right now. So at least once a week, but we'll probably work out together here and there. But yeah,
that's awesome. Mm-hmm. And then, so you've been in off season since July. Mm-hmm. Well, did you enjoy nationals? I know that's like such a big show, but you kind of like were already rolling through all the shows and kind of kept the momentum, like you said.
Yeah, I'm glad I did, because it helped me prepare for the stages and just what to expect. And I actually felt good. I was excited. I felt confident in myself. I was just like, you know what? I was just telling myself the whole time, like, no matter what happens, like I beat my last package, and I was just getting myself hyped. At the same time, we're competitive. I want to win. I want to make sure I freaking get first or something. I want to get pro. I don't give a fuck. Like, I want it. And so, we did. And I was so happy. I really was. That was my goal. And I was just like, done, like just relief. Like, okay, I'm finally done now. Like, I can take a freaking break. I can enjoy a burger. I can enjoy food without feeling bad about it. Like, and it felt so good. I was just so ready at the end of it. To be honest, I was so ready.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I think people don't really realize that in figure, you really do have to push the conditioning, and like it is so important. That level of detail, that's like that's a push beyond that I can even explain. It takes a lot.
Though, what it's like it's just also just hold, keep our muscle, we have to have muscle, but also like keep the conditioning and just everything balanced. You don't want to come in too hard, too soft, or too big in the legs, or too soft. It's just everything. And our division, I really feel like our division is so dope. Like, of women, like, dude, we're dope as hell. Yeah. Look how strong we look, but like fucking feminine. You know what I mean? Like, it's the balance. I feel like a bikini and a little, figure its own way. But
like, I know,
you look fucking crazy.
So nationals was yesterday, and I was watching it, and I've had people go like, how can the judges judge that many people? And I'm like, well, honestly, like, these are the pro judges, and they just know, like, in figure, you will just know somebody will have this crazy dramatic shape. Like your eyes directly go to the midsection, right?
Absolutely.
And then whoever is kind of like evenly balanced, like it does stick out pretty quick once you've been in the sport for a while. So, and because you have that, you've got a nice hourglass shape. So I'm sure the judges were like, no, you got it.
Thank you. No, seriously, I really appreciate it. Cause I know, I just know it's hard to even just, even not just genetics, you know what I mean? It's like, it's just finding what works for you, making it work. Like I know that girl Autumn, that recently on her show, she doesn't have the greatest, shape, nothing like that, but just her package was, and I love her. I was like, yo, yeah, new fan. Like the way you were on stage, how you held yourself, your package, you look, everything. You're just her conditioning, of course, and her muscle, everything was balanced, and she looked really, really good compared to her other competitors. She really did look amazing.
And she kept showing up. That's also important. She kept showing up. The judges get to see her face, and posing, obviously she does a lot with posing, which is really important. I just think at the pro level, like that, I think that's like for me next year, I would like to do 3 shows. I think that's a good first run, get your face out there, because like you said, like it's not always all about genetics. And I think when you're a new pro, it's just better to just keep showing up,
Absolutely.
Have the judges see who you are. Do you have plans for next year, or what? You just in off season? What's going on?
So yeah, we're during the off season, but our plan right now for next year, we have either 2 shows in mind. We're going to do a show in June. Either we're not here in Nevada or in California. I prefer California. Yeah. Because I want something a little bit more, I guess, more challenging. Yeah. Because no girls out there come out, don't play. Yeah. And then I would like to do another one. I think the other one is in July. It's another pro show. I would like to do that one in California as well, if not Vegas. And then our goal is to go to Olympia. So
I like that.
That's our goal. Yeah. So we'll see. I know it's like big talk right now, but like as far as like that plan, but like that's the plan. So
yeah. I think that's great to have big talk. I think I had Amy Mock on. She was on a podcast or two, and she's that same way, and I love it. She literally was like, I wanted to go to the Olympia. I thought she wanted that one show to qualify her, and I love that. Like I'm like, wow, you're thinking first year as a pro, get in and get out. All right, like I think you have to have that mindset sometimes, and just not let other people think that you're not crazy.
No, absolutely, of course. Or like other people think you can't do it because it's too big for them. Yeah. Like if you have a goal and a dream, and you can do it, or you love it, just go ahead and do it. And so that's what I want to do. Like I love this, and if I have the momentum, I want to do it.
That's why I'm really bummed about the Arnold and figure being taken out, because I tell you what, that's definitely a show where I was like, oh, I'm a new pro. I don't think I'd get in next year, but then they're not even having it anymore, and I'm like, well, that sucks. I don't even have that chance.
Absolutely.
If that's a big dream or not.
No, same. I felt the same way when I first heard when I first came pro. I was just like, I was looking for an Arnold too. Like, this is gonna be exciting. I would love to do that. Even just like I don't know, on a classic. Who wouldn't want to be on the stage of that? That's amazing. And just to hear like we're not having it, I'm like, bro, I didn't get a chance. And like just to hear the reason, I'm like, I mean, I will say, yeah. I mean, I guess it is kind of like a little bit on everybody's part. Like the athletes who've been known aren't really out there like that and promoting, and even the big ones, and even people just not seeing figure as like feminine or whatever. It just all played a factor. It was his downfall.
Yeah, I'm hoping something changes, but I get it, because they thought that we don't have the depth or whatever their terminology. But I don't know. It's hard, because I think like we all do need to promote more, but I don't know if it's going to help or not, because like you said, then there's like the feminine thing. So I don't know. Like I think we have a great division, and I guess us just talking about it, we'll just keep trying. But let's hope
I hope it does. I mean, the fact that I mean, I give it. I understand. Like, okay, now the women like Sid and Whitney, and I want to say it's what's her name? Andrea. They're coming together and doing, I guess shows together or something like that. But I can't remember the production they're doing, but I mean, it's really great to know. I really am thankful and I'm happy that, but I just wish it was a lot sooner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wish a lot, I'm sure like these women knew like way ahead of us, or because they're in the loop, they're in that. They probably knew what was going on. I feel like it would have been nice to just like try to, prevent that, I guess, and just maybe like put ourselves out there. And I don't know, we're so recluse. I feel like the figure division, like where are the other girls at? Like, I know there's way more than us out here. Like, wait, like right now, I'm excited for Olympia. There's 40 of these women. Like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Where was that at for Arnold? Where were y'all at? Where were you guys at?
Well, I tell you what, I've seen some of the shows this past year. There were a lot of really deep lineups. Like there were definitely shows that had a lot of girls. So I'm just kind of like, there's girls competing. Is it just because a lot of the athletes aren't like popular? Like the girls don't have like the fan base behind them? Because we have a lot of athletes, but is it because of the whole social media age where no one's like talking about a certain athlete? Like, like how Missy Truscott is like fitness, right? She gets talked about. People want to see her. And like, while fitness isn't very popular, in my opinion, I don't think they have a lot of athletes compared to figure, but Missy Truscott has made a name and a brand for herself, and a lot of the figure girls don't have that as much. So I'm not sure.
No, absolutely. I just think it's just presence too. Like, I know, and I'm like you said, I remember you mentioned before, like you're happy that Evo Jen got Cindy because now she's promoting or posting more. She should have been doing that.
She should have.
You know what I mean? Like, girl, you're an Olympian, 5-time at that. We should be posting. You post more. Your day of life. I'm not saying you owe us anything, but like you need to let the world know. Figure looks like this. Like figure can look like this. You know what I mean? Like, so.
I feel bad if she's shy. Like that's fine if like you're more of a shy person. But even with the Arnold stuff, she never said anything or made a statement. She just stayed quiet. And while I understand, I'm sure a lot of us were like, "You're our Olympian and you have nothing to say."
Right, like where's the input at? Oh, I heard from Andrea.
And I just think, and I get it. Like I said, not everybody has to be loud and proud, but it's just, the Olympia is a huge title and comes with, being our ambassadors. And hey, but she still is the GOAT. She has that insane frame that is hard to beat.
Absolutely. I know she's definitely gonna be hard to beat. But
gonna say, is she gonna win the Olympia?
Get dethroned, dude.
Yeah, yes, that's the thing. Like, I love Sydney, but I'm like, I'm excited for some. It's gonna be like, not to say that rude in her way, but like when there's a new crown, I'm gonna be like, cool. Like I finally got to see it happen.
It's time.
Yeah, I think Sydney's been the Olympia ever since I've been in this sport. So.
Yeah, no, I think she got it 2017, 18, I think. I don't know when she got it. I think it was 2017.
Yeah, because she took Latoria's spot. Yeah, I don't know, because this year will be interesting. I think
it'll be harder this year, honestly, for her. I really think she has competition.
She will, for sure. I think she does have a crazy shape, but there's a few other girls I have in mind. Like I think we talked about Lola. Lola's got a
Lola's got a really great shape too.
Yeah, she did win the Arnold, right? Arnold.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, so she won the Arnold. So that's a really good indicator that she's going to be, probably a mix in the top 5, in my opinion.
Absolutely. I don't know about beating Sid though.
I don't think she'll beat Sid, but I think she'll be in the top 5.
Absolutely, she'll definitely be top 5. I want to see some new faces though on the top, 5, whatever.
Yeah, I like Rhea Gale. I think she's got a really pretty physique, and Nadia, like the short Nadia. I think she'll make a good comeback for this year and kind of get in there. They all have such tiny little waists.
Yeah, it's a tiny waist, girl. I'm like, make it on that. Take some ribs out. No. But no, I'm excited for just this year overall for the Olympia, especially again for the figure because there's 40 of us. And I mean, it's gonna be a great lineup. I mean, I'm just trying to say, hopefully she waits when I get there because I'm hoping to shake some things up a little bit, you know what I mean? So,
oh, you want to stand
girl,
next to
I'm serious. I'm
that
so
would be
serious.
cool. That would be so cool. I love that dream too. Stand next to Sid.
At least to stand next to her. You know,
yeah.
at least to share the stage, girl. You know what I mean? Like, but just get up there and be like, wow, I made it here.
Yeah.
What? You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. So
that's a big stage too. That is not just a couple little walks. That is a, you know, that's a runway.
Yeah. Girl, oh my gosh. That can definitely us one day, but I think the Olympics need a good one. Even for men's bodybuilding, there's gonna be some really good competition in bodybuilding and classic physique, and especially yours. Right now, Reagan is at my gym right now.
I was gonna say, I saw he posted, I think Jay was filming stuff with Urs. He's super nice too.
Yeah, he's cute.
Yeah, he is. Oh my goodness, that German accent, let me tell you.
I know, I'm like, okay, calm down. Yeah. Calm down.
Just give him a bottle of ranch dressing and he'll love you.
Yeah,
he loves ranch.
He looks like he's really cool. And Regan, I'm happy he's taking, that year off, because I think, it's gonna take a good year, be good to get that size up there, because these guys are coming in big. You know?
Yeah, and he's got such a pretty shape.
He's got a really good shape. I like his shape a lot.
Big back.
He's really good.
Yeah.
He took advantage of that.
I'm glad that he's working with Milos. I'm a big fan of Milos, so he's got a good group there.
Well, girl, I don't know if I should say this, but
I don't even know. Like, it's been like on and off, hasn't it?
On and off, but I'm gonna be real. I gotta give my coach credit though. That size he got was from Andy. Like, working with Andy consistently with my coach Andy and using that new fit.
Yeah.
The workouts they're doing. Like, seriously, watching him from before, and I witnessed it. Like, that size came up pretty fast. So I was like, wow. So hopefully he keeps the same momentum. And Milos, of course, I would never discredit him. I mean, I've never met the guy, but I know he does amazing work.
Yeah.
But this recent stuff, for sure, with Andy.
Yeah, Regan probably needed a different approach with training or something.
Absolutely.
And the year off, because he has been going nonstop for a while. And
yeah,
he really does need the break, because I'm pretty sure he's not only been competing nonstop for a few years now, but then he like even went through a divorce a couple years ago.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he never stopped. Like he got a divorce and like nothing happened. It was like, did you even have time to cope with that, buddy? You just kept rolling.
Dang.
It might have been a distraction. I don't know, but it was when that all happened. I mean, that was before 2020 for sure. It was just one of those like weird things where I don't follow his ex-wife anymore, but I know this sounds like so gossipy, but like it was literally like she took it hard and was posting it and he posted nothing. I was just like, what? Okay. She I think did maybe a bikini show, but I don't think she competes. Like, I think she was just like a fit influencer and did some like fit videos and stuff. And then she like would film all his YouTube. Like when I first started following him, like she was the YouTube girl. Cause like he's from Canada and they have like a gym or whatever. So I think, I don't know. I just remember like, cause then he went to Europe and like lived there for a while after that. So I don't know.
Wow. He's been moving. He's been on the move since freaking all that.
Yes.
You gotta chill out. He's young. You gotta chill out.
That's why I'm saying, like, bro, like
I think he needs to, like, it's time. Like, that self-care is very important. Bodybuilding is not going anywhere.
No, and he's got so much potential. Just chill. Yeah, and he's been kind of placing at the bottom. Like, yes, you made it to the Olympia and that's awesome, but you're still placing like at the bottom. So
I remember this interview that I watched on, I think it was definitely Jay Cutler's podcast. And I remember this part where he was pretty much, telling Reagan to pretty much get his shit together, like you look like this, you're an Olympian, you're this and that, you know what I mean? And you need to realize who you are and stop going half-assed and really put it in there and see yourself for a bigger goal. And I really liked what he was saying because it motivated me. I'm like, whoa, I need to hear this too, Yeah. But I think that was something he really needed to hear. And I hope that he, takes the advice that he hears from others and even from great. And I think next year hopefully will be a lot better for him. But if it takes longer, I think it'd be good either way because he's got time.
Well, him being in Vegas, he's got all of you guys around that are in that same MySpace, like headspace. So I just feel like he'll listen to somebody. He better.
Yeah, for sure. And I have no doubts, but I just think like ride the emotions. Sometimes you need to feel like you need to take a rest.
Yeah,
I have a hard time with that, but
yeah. And if things with Andy are going good, he'll be on the right track. You kind of have to find the right person.
And just and that's funny. Oh crap! Hold on.
You're okay.
I don't know what that is. Oh, hold on. I'm getting a phone call, so sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
What was I saying? Go back to your screen. Why you're not here? What happened? Okay.
There you go.
Sorry. I kind of want to, piggyback on what you're saying about, finding the right person and coach and things like that. And I was saying before my first coach, definitely realized a long time, like how much difference it was. Like, for my first coach was definitely putting me on a bikini diet. I wasn't aware of what's going on, and things, inappropriate things too that was happening that I was not comfortable with. And I was like, you know what, it is time to find something else. And I noticed when you invest more in somebody who knows what they're doing, it's worth it, and you definitely get what you deserve. And it's been a change since. So people that are listening, if you're looking for training, things like that, or a personal trainer in your life in your neighborhood, and you think it costs too much, okay, well, guess what? Add up the little bills you already got. We'll do this. Add the bills you got that are not necessary that you pay for. You can pay for a trainer. You can invest in your life, and it's gonna be, it's much investing in yourself. I mean, yeah, business at the end of the day, but it's quality. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Paying for quality. You want a better quality of life? Pay for it. You gotta, invest in it.
Right. And I'm glad that you said that, like, you weren't comfortable with something that the coach was maybe pushing you to do. And I feel like no one should feel like that you have to go farther than you want to in the sport for a pro card. Like, you can do things sensibly. Certain coaches will care about your health. Other ones probably won't, because they just want you top tier for the resume. So I'm glad that you had boundaries and you set them.
Girl, thank you. I don't know. What about you? Have you had experience like that with coaches or?
Oh yeah, I've been with my current coach. We're going on, I think, 3 years now.
Nice.
So I've done two full off seasons and one prep with her. So for her to get my pro card and one prep with me, so that was awesome. I don't plan on leaving.
Wow.
And I just feel like I have a way better headspace with food. I'm not so food focused. And the coach that I had before that, he didn't have the confidence with me, and I felt like he wasn't very diverse with his foods. So it just wasn't good for maybe someone like me. I'm just not a robot. Like, I can be a robot in prep, but I think as a newbie in the sport, you can't just give girls tuna packets for every meal. You know what I mean? Like,
what the hell? Oh no.
No, not that it was like that dramatic, but I just felt like now that I look back at it, it just was very like bikini girl diet to me, and I'm a figure girl.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just when I look back at those days, I'm just glad that all right, we're back. But anyways, I was just saying, I think we've all had like that one bad coach experience, and then the next one, I mean, I hope it's for other people, but usually the second one, you see the difference and you realize that you made the right decision to move on.
Absolutely. And then you're set. It's like, okay, cool,
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm glad that you found your right person, because I'm sure Andy cares about health for sure. And I mean, I don't know, you're in good hands.
Oh yeah, I'm thankful for sure. Yeah, I'm glad I found them. So
yeah, so wait, did you say you're going to the Olympia?
Yeah, I want to go to 2023, girl. That's the goal.
Okay.
Olympia. So.
But are you going to the one this year? Like watching, or did you say you're working?
I'm gonna watch it live.
Okay.
I'll make sure I'm off those days because I do not want to be working those days.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
But I want to watch live, have like a cool watch party or something, and just girls over and watch that stuff. But yeah, I definitely want to watch it, get the experience, not experience, but to see, how it actually goes, like full thrown, like the show, and I don't know. I guess just like see what it's gonna be like, and I'm not really gonna expect too much, but I am expecting to do well.
Yeah.
It's just for the girls, so
yeah, it'll be good. Do you think you're gonna go to the expo?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm going to the expo.
Okay,
I want to meet some people.
Yeah.
I'm with some of my favorites.
Yeah, I haven't gotten my expo pass yet, but I was figuring I can just get it there.
Okay. So you mean in Vegas?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Oh my god.
Yep, I'm
okay, I mean, we gotta link up, girl. The fuck, we gotta link up. Seriously, we gotta link up for real and do maybe work out, go to the expo together. We all can go, like literally go.
No, definitely.
Up there, I'm here.
Yeah, so I will be flying in the 13th, probably the end of the day. So I guess I should just say I'll be there Wednesday, the 14th. So
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh shit, girl, get me in Vegas.
I know, and like that's why I was saying I'm definitely hitting up a few of the gyms. I know we definitely wanted to go to FitClub and probably Iris Kyle's gym. So
girl, go to all the gyms. Go to the mall. Get the experience.
I don't know how many much energy I got. I'm gonna need I guess one day for my rest day.
Oh yeah, you try like to find a cool rest day.
Yeah.
But because you have a long weekend.
Yeah. It is
a long weekend.
Yeah.
And I'm long, eventful, and fun.
Yeah. I mean, and here's the thing too. I told you I've been to Vegas in December before, and I'm like, I need to come back when it's not December because I want to go to the pool parties. Like, what the hell?
Girl, I know. I mean, Vegas, compared to, where do you live again?
Pittsburgh.
I'm pretty sure all of the cold here is completely fucking different.
Oh, yeah.
And it's nothing here, but no, in Vegas, I love Vegas during the fall months.
Yeah.
It's not too hot and it's definitely not too cold. It's perfect. Of course, I'll take a spring, but anything with summer, brutal. The summer here are brutal. I cannot. Okay. And the winters here, for me and for us Vegas people, it's brutal. The extra winds, the 40-degree. I'm like, no, this is not it.
No.
But we deal with it, so.
I was going to say, like, I remember, I came in December and we went on the Stratosphere and we did all the rides on the top and we're all in our little cute girl dresses. And I was like, this is not a good idea, guys. Like, we're on top of this building and it's windy. This was before bodybuilding, so I had like no muscle. Cold.
That is so funny. Oh yeah, the muscle makes a difference, girl. With weather, girl, I swear. I'm not as cold now, like when because we're bigger now. So it was like before, oh yeah, I was like, I feel like I had low iron. I was like, dude, I'm cold all the time.
Right. And like I start prep when I get back from Vegas. So I'm gonna make this the last hurrah.
Girl. So the holidays, we're both on holidays, January, it's go time. Wait, when is your show? When are you doing your show? Where's that? What's for you?
So I'm gonna be doing the Pittsburgh Pro, and that is May 13th. So yeah, we're starting prep on the 22nd. And then I want to do
January?
No, this month, like when I get back from Olympia. So right before Christmas I'm starting. I don't care about Christmas.
Okay, no, right. Okay, as long as you feel good about that, then that's all that matters.
Yeah, I told everybody at Thanksgiving, I was like, I'm eating today, but there will be no Christmas dinner, so don't even at me right now.
They know what's up. Don't even try to girl to get dinner. Come on now. Don't invite me nowhere.
They can't say shit once you turn pro. They're like, okay, yeah, we get it.
Girl, I feel like I don't want to ask you, I'm pretty sure you can relate to this. Obviously, like when we do preps and everything now, and we've done before, like as amateurs and everything. Now, do you feel like as pros now, do you feel like, okay, prep is gonna be easier? Okay, I have a mindset now. I know I know what to do. Like, no, you don't think it's easier?
I do not think that this pro debut prep is gonna be easy. I think it's gonna be, well, I mean, this is how I think. Maybe it'll happen differently.
That's true.
But in my mind, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to like push a whole nother level. Like the conditioning that I had at USA's in 2021, I was literally like, I wanted to eat my arm. And I would sit there and I'd be like, I mean, I choose this, right? And I'm privileged and I'm grateful that I get to choose to bodybuild and diet this hard. But I was just like, oh my gosh, there's like starving children out there that don't get to choose this. And this must be how they feel. This isn't fair.
Oh shit. No, seriously, girl. Like I was thinking about that too. I was like, dude, like how much, like, what is this? Whoever created this diet is insane. Yep. And I agree. My package at USA's has to come in harder because these girls aren't playing, and the conditioning to me are number one thing. And I mean, I don't know. I know it's gonna be easier, but I'm aware. I'm gonna be aware how it's going to be. Like it's gonna be okay. I know it's gonna be hard. I'm prepared for it better now because I know it's for pro shows, girl. Like it could be like win cash money.
Yeah.
Like girl, what the heck? Recognition, like.
Yeah. Right. And I'm doing Pittsburgh. It's gonna be in my backyard.
That'd be a good show.
It's going to be good, but I'm like, I'm going to have a lot of fans and I'm going to have a lot of haters and I can't be on stage fat.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Girl, we can't come in. You cannot come in. You're in a hometown.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to see you now.
I do think that Toronto will be better though. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like in my mind, I'm going to give Pittsburgh my all, but I have a feeling like that. I do really well with almost like that refeed. Like the peak of the show.
Oh, yeah.
And then you refeed and then you go into the next show so that it's a nice, like big food bump. But like, you're not going to do a crazy thing like that before the first show, right? Like it's always the second show.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like, Toronto will be where it's at, but Pittsburgh, you're going to get my best.
Girl, you know what? I'm rooting for you. You never know. You might come in extra crazy, because your body's like prepared for this now. Like, okay, I know what to do. Let's get shredded.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. You don't know until you get up on the stage, right?
Absolutely.
And to be honest, like Pittsburgh is a good show, but it's going to be a lot of the girls that wanted to prep early. It's not like some girls want to wait until, August and September, and kind of like not do the earlier shows.
Yeah.
So part of me is just like, it's not like I'm doing it because there's less girls, because that's not the case, because there will be good girls that want to prep early like me. But absolutely. It's interesting to think that people that do the show got their shit like together sooner than later.
Yeah, I look at a lot of girls. I'm like, I wonder what your journey was, or how far you've been doing this, or how long you've been doing this. And there's girls that I've competed with, and I feel bad because there's some girls I know that have been competing for a while and haven't gone pro yet. Yeah. Even just like the recent one, they still haven't gone pro. Even at the Masters, when that person didn't go pro. So it's like you gotta be consistent and want it, and it's not always. And that's what I'm prepared for. It's not everything's not always gonna go my way, or there's always somebody better. You know what I mean? That's how I think. So
who are you posing with? Did you pose with anybody?
Girl, I'm gonna just tell you right now, that was all YouTube. Really? All YouTube. And yeah, I was very like on it with YouTube. I was watching a lot of Sydney's videos on her Instagram. I would stop the video, slow it down, kind of see what she looks like. Then I watch her like pose on like the TV or the women, or I'll watch even just like posing channels for like figure and things like that. So I kind of just learned off that. And I had one help, a woman named Victoria. She's a WBFF pro. She was helping me with posing because she'd done figure before, and that helped. That helped a little bit too as well. So, but yeah, mainly girl, and then or the women's workshops. I'll get lucky with Latoya Watch helping us here and there, so that's helped a lot as well. Yeah, I've been through maybe 2 or 3 of those out here in Vegas, and yeah, so I just mainly YouTube got me started.
Yeah, okay, that's impressive. Yeah, because I've had a few posing posing instructors. So I was just like, and you're in Vegas, and I know you said there's not really any other figure people there. So I was just like, where did you learn?
Oh yeah, no, at least in my gym, it's not a lot of figure girls. So yeah, I had to learn because there wasn't any, and at the time there wasn't a coach that could teach me, like show me figure poses. It was mainly just bikini or wellness. So yeah, it was more like, okay, I'm finding out my own, and that's what I did. And
oh, good job, because it worked.
Thank you. I was like, oh shit. But no, trust me though, my first year definitely was not right. It was not good. Like I look back and forth, I was like, ew, cringe as fuck. Like terrible.
It gets better. That's the other thing.
It definitely gets better.
We get more time as a pro. So I'm just like, oh boy, like we get an extra minute to like stand there and like, I gotta think of some good shit then.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out the whole T-walks and entrance walk and all that shit. Like when we do our little model pose thing and then walk to the center and our little stuff. And I'm like, hopefully I'm gonna hit up the toilet for some sessions. I don't mind paying it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Some sessions help me out with that. So
bro, do it. I would say that if you can find somebody, because that's what I'm gonna do. I might have to travel a little bit to get somebody in person, but I'm willing to for the pro debut at least, because we've got a couple there's actually like I think maybe like 3 or 4 figure pros that are in Virginia. So Virginia is only like maybe 3 or 4 hours to me, but so it's like a little bit of a hike, but I'm like, I'm gonna do it for the posing. I don't care.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's worth it, as we go, as we learn more like about the sport and how the judges look for it. I didn't realize it was all about like just everything. I thought it was about like just your muscle and conditioning. They don't give a fuck about anything else, you know what I mean? So I didn't realize, posing does make a difference. And even from being audience members ourselves or being on stages, just looking at the audience, seeing other people pose, and it's like, wow, like you definitely didn't practice, or this looks crazy. And sometimes like, damn, you actually should have did this, the highs this, or like, oh, you should have done that because then it brings this out type of thing. And like, it really does make a difference. And when they say they want a whole package, they really mean that, a whole package. And like you said, there's a vibe, or like there's a look that they're looking for, and they know it. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dope. We're gonna take off though soon. No, well, I'm excited. I think figure will pop off more. Like seriously, I really do think that, and it's gonna be a really well-known. And I actually overall, I really want bodybuilding overall to be more of a mainstream sport. I want live television on. I want like how NFL was. I want us on there too. Like, let's go. Let's get some endorsements. Let's do some live TV shows. Let's do some athletes versus actors shows. But I don't know, something like that. Like. Yeah. We need to be more, because we are a sport. We train for this shit. You know what I mean? So we definitely deserve to be like in the mainstream media. I don't care what anybody says. We need to be mainstream media.
We used to a long time ago. Used to be on ESPN. Arnold. Yep. ESPN used to have it back in the Ronnie Coleman days, but I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened either. Like, I don't it just lost its essence, I guess. I don't know. It's not the same. And I guess how easy it is to get pro now. I didn't know we had to win overall to get pros. Now you can just, which I don't mind. I mean, I'm thankful because shit.
Yeah, right.
I would have lost my pro card. If it was for overall, I would not have gotten my pro card.
Yeah, same
so, but I'm happy, I guess, because we did. At the end of the day, you worked for it. And
yes, absolutely.
It's amazing.
I think we'll get there. It'll take time. Like I said, it's word of mouth and just trying to be positive and post more and just be. The thing is like this sport can sometimes be not as relatable as maybe other sports that people are like, I could be a basketball star. Yeah, sure. Like bodybuilding for them is just like, I could never get that big. Like they just.
True. That's exactly what it is. Or the conditioning. People don't realize how hard it is. And that's what the part I'm really looking forward to is just the commitment. You do make a lot of sacrifices. It does become a priority. Yeah. And if you don't have a strong household, a strong relationship, it's definitely gonna tap into it, because my relationship we were definitely going through it when I was on prep, and I was very much selfish because you have to be. And I mean, at one point he understood, but sometimes he doesn't. So, and like, yeah, and I didn't see my friends like that either for months. I didn't see them for months. And I was really happy that they understood and came to my show still. And like, I was really happy about that and have support. But I do know there's people out there who don't have support, and that's really fucking difficult. And yeah, I
do feel bad for that. Hard. It really does matter, just who you surround yourself with and if they're supportive, because that does boost your mood. Because I tell you what, like, I know a lot of people that put their head down and they work hard and they don't need anybody, and that's all well and dandy. But I promise you, like, that's not not a longevity thing to me.
Absolutely. It'll catch up.
Yeah, definitely. It will. Well, I'm really looking forward to meeting you at the Olympia.
Me too. I'm excited to see you in person, girl.
Yeah, well, I'll let you know when I land, and then we can find each other. I'll be staying at the do you know where the Alara is?
Oh, yeah, I know where exactly the Alara. Yeah, I know exactly where that's at. Oh my god, yeah, I used to actually work there at housekeeping there. I know exactly where you're at. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting a room there with my friend Hannah that's in figure. So Her and I will be there, and then yeah, we'll be there. I think we're both there from the 13th to the 19th. So we'll
there's so much time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's right next. It's connected to Planet Hollywood, so you're like literally right there. Yep. That's amazing.
I just needed a microwave. I told that hotel, because not a lot of hotels have microwaves anymore, and I said I'm just staying here because I want a microwave.
No, seriously, and Hilton's really good for that. That property is really good. Don't get me started, but yeah, there's that I like apartment home, like a home away from home hotel. I really love that. Very convenient, and those are nice rooms. So
yeah,
and I'm not sure if we saw, but they have like a you can project your TV, you project the projector if you want to watch a show or anything like that. Yeah, they have a projector in the room. Okay. No charge. You just run on the screen. Boom, put that projector on where you want, and there you go.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. Because I was like, I will pay a little extra for this place. I don't care. Because I thought I was going to be in prep already. I thought my prep was going to start this week. And then when the Pittsburgh Pro got moved another week, my coach was like, we'll just wait till after Vegas. And I said, okay.
It works for you. It was meant to be. It was meant for you to enjoy this last little hoopah before you get serious.
I guess I have to try In-N-Out Burger. I've never had it. So we don't have that.
What?
We don't have that out here.
Paige, what the hell did you just say to me?
That's a West
Coast. What did you just say?
I don't have that.
There's no In-N-Out where you're at. I'm actually very much shocked right now. Like,
yeah, no,
I'm real shocked.
It's a West Coast thing. We don't have that in the East Coast.
Well, girl, I don't. That's wow. Okay, so okay. I mean, there's one on a strip, but I probably go one that's actually by the college. It's UNLV on Tropicana. Yeah. Avoid the strip prices because they will charge more. So
good to know.
Actually, you know what? Whatever's close to it, one's fine. You know what? I think they charge the same. I don't know, but I knew they charge a little more as far as the burgers and shit on the strip. But by the college is not far at all. Where you at? In-N-Out's right there, cheaper.
Yeah.
And it's more of a college vibe. So yeah, you like, girl. I'm gonna try to overhype it. It can be overhyped as well as far, like Chick-fil-A and shit like that. But
I know Jay Cutler likes it.
Girl, it's bomb. It's like a better alternative. If you're trying to cheat, that's like a healthy cheat. So like that, get animal style. If you ever heard of animal style, get animal style fries.
Okay.
Or get animal style burger. Like you just have to do it.
All right.
It's amazing.
I'll do it.
All right, I'm excited for you. I cannot believe you just told me that. So now I'm just like, I can put you on a game here in Vegas, girl. I'm gonna give you a tour.
Okay.
You need little hiccups. You like discount somewhere? Let me know. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll think of the thing. Because I got all the gambling and stuff. I got all that out of the way the last time I was there. I'm good. I just want the gyms, food.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, food spots. I got you. Save some money, girl. I got you. Or you want to go strip? I got you too, girl. Trust me, I got you. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll let you get to it because I'm sure you're ready for a meal. I know I'm getting to that point. I'm ready.
Oh yeah, girl. I'm definitely ready to eat. I have a meal right here. I'm about to heat up.
All right. Well, thanks so much for coming on. I will get these all together and put them up, and then we can do this again. And I'll see you at the Olympia.
Thank you so much, and I appreciate it. I love it. I had fun. This is great.
Yeah.
And I appreciate your time. Thank you.
All right. See you later.